The FBI is going to be assisting us with this investigation.
Thank you. Okay. Within the next few hours, your desks are going to be flooded with data. Much of it, inevitably, false. You're also going to hear a lot of opinions. But opinions never caught anyone. So it's important to keep certain preconceptions in mind while classifying evidence. This guy's thorough. He didn't come here to die, and he does not want to be found. We're going to disappoint him.
I think he got his fill. No matter how good the food tastes, you stop eating when you've had enough. Till you get hungry again.
What's your name?
Eleanor Falco, sir.
Lamar. Be an artist, not a cop. Use your intuition. This guy's on a spiral of destruction. I expect you to slide down after him.
I'm here to catch him. You know that.
Stay away from this girl.
Thank you, sir, but I can protect myself.
Oh, I'm worried about him. Okay, people. Let's go catch him.
The block has 12 security cameras, but the drive overwrites every 72 hours. Our guy got in before that. We missed him. There are also significant blind spots, including the service bay and the second floor hallway window. Now, Samantha's collating all the incident AV, cell phones, drones, surveillance. It's about 300 hours of footage. We should have it cleaned up and cut down in sequence by 1 p.m.
Can I see a rough cut at 11?
Absolutely. The realtor's checking through all of the walkthroughs over the last 6 months. He and his team will be available for questioning first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay, Painter's Locksmith Phone Company.
No landline, no cable, no Wi-Fi. No one lived there. The owner had the place painted before the pandemic. We found the company. We're tracing them in.
Eleanor, you're gonna get copies of all these reports, okay?
Yeah, right.
Please.
Senor Ortega has been a janitor at this building since it opened. He's 54, Cuban, GPR negative. There's no guns, no record. He claims he's never had a copy of the keys.
Right.
And there's another janitor named Barraza, works the night shift. He was off on holidays, so he's unreachable.
Where is Barraza?
He's not in the area.
I didn't ask where he isn't. I asked where he is.
It doesn't fit our profile. He's friendly, funny. Half of the residents accuse him of smoking weed in the hallway.
What about the other half?
They're buying it from him.
A lot of laughter. Grab him.
We've ID'd the building's residents and instigated background checks. Counterterrorism, we're processing the profiles right now.
Counterterrorism?
Frank Graber requested them.
I run the operation. Not Frank Graber. Not DC. Certainly not you.
They have twice our resources. I thought you'd be on board. I'm just trying to speed things along.
I'll speed your ass out the door. If Frank Graber requests resuscitation, you need my approval first. Okay? That goes for everyone. Okay. Marquand.
Yes, sir.
Be straight with me. Have you been talking to counterterrorism?
No, sir.
Is he gonna stay that way?
Yes, sir.
Then what you got?
Well, the shockwave analysis confirmed the use of a hand grenade. It's an M14. Turned on the gas, pulled the pin, he walked out, and he closed the door behind him. There's also a lot of scratches under the lock, like he had a big bunch of keys. Now, ballistics has their money set on an XM21 sniper system. Used in Vietnam right up to Desert Storm. They updated the scope in '75, but we think it's one of the originals. If that's the case, we got a problem.
What's that?
The gun is older than the database. That means we're gonna have to go old school, match each piece of evidence manually with military archives state by state. It's a fart in a hurricane.
What does the Army do with weapons that are no longer in use?
If they're in decent condition, they get kicked down to local law enforcement. Some get dismantled, others get redistributed to armed allied forces around the world.
Who dismantles them?
The arsenal keepers. Every base unit has one.
But who actually verifies that they're destroyed?
You know what? Get the keeper records. Active duty, prosecutions, missing weapons, psych trauma, PTSD.
We're on it.
What is it, Eleanor?
DNRA. The 3%. Our guy's a loner, not a joiner.
Okay. Your objection is duly noted.
A man on a mission does not stop for falafel. This is not our killer. This isn't our case. Let someone else take care of
I
it.
can't. I'm following orders.
Even when you know they're wrong?
Power is disputed between people who deserve it It's a perpetual fight. I can't say we're winning. Right now, we gotta stay in the ring.
Sir, with all due respect.
God! You're following orders too!
The case was reopened in December '99. He was paroled with support letters from Colonel Leopold Stamper and General Benjamin Tuss. Both men served with Posse's father, Sergeant Arthur Jules Posse, who was a shooting instructor for the 75th Rangers. When he stepped down as instructor, he remained the arsenal keeper until he passed away in 2003. The prison psychiatrist wrote, "Awkward young man, downcast gaze, childhood head trauma, gunshots. 3 months later, extremely sensitive to sound and light, unable to sleep, prefers solitary confinement to general population, applies for permanent transfer, denied. No credit card, no home address, no social security. He's a ghost."
Mentally. Here, sweat.
What about Prince?
On most fabrics, it's unlikely, but let my team do their job.
Look, I don't think you're listening, Lamarck. The decision's out of your hands. You don't play along, so is this investigation.
Good work, Falco.
Thank you, sir.